Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You're looking live at Safford Field here in beautiful Marshfield, Wisconsin, as Zaleski Sports proudly broadcasts Marshfield Tiger Baseball. Joe Anderson here bringing you play-by-play, joined by the incomparable Jada Hamlin as producer. Marshfield coming off a big win last night up in Stratford, trailing 3-2 into the seventh inning. And a big two-run home run by Parker Week tied the game. Marshfield scratched 2 more runs over in the top of the seventh and ended up winning the game 6-4. That's up in Stratford last night. They've won 7 in a row. They'd like to make it 8. On the other side of things, Wausau East Lumberjacks have lost 9 in a row. They are 2-10 in the Valley, and they are 7-13 overall. Marshfield is 14-7 overall and 8-4 in the Valley. Should be a good game this afternoon. Beautiful new ballpark. I have not been here before. It's got a artificial turf infield and a natural grass outfield. You heard our PA announcer give the starting lineups for both teams, I believe. I can go over it real quickly. At first base is Adam Z. The second baseman is Tim Kraus. At third is Karsten Jersley. The shortstop is Trey Montalvo. In left field is Nick Urban. Center fielder is Ty Swanson. And in right is Simon Slade. The designated hitter this afternoon is Logan Homolka. He is batting for Swanson. The Jacks, to lead off things here, will be J.T. Gorski, the second baseman for Wausau East. Beautiful afternoon for baseball. Pretty hot and smuggy yet, but beautiful afternoon just the same. The sun is shining, puffy clouds. East in their red jerseys with the white pants. The first pitch is a ball.
Time of first pitch, 5:08, 90 degrees.
And the PA announcer just said it's 90 degrees at first pitch. And the pitch. There's a strike. 1-1 the count to Gorski. In the pitch, outside, 2-1. Jaden Wilhelm pitching this afternoon. Montalvo pitched last night. Strike there. 2-2 is the count to JT Gorski. Just underway here from Safford Field in Marshfield. Thank you for tuning in to Zaleski Sports, the leader in sports streaming television. The pitch. Low, full count, 3-2. Full count, the pitch. And Drew walk. So Gorski on a walk. Brings up Logan Zeitz, the right fielder. Logan Zeitz, number 11. Again, the East Lumberjacks in the red jerseys with the white pants. Marshfield with the black jerseys with the orange numbers lettering and gray pants. They are on defense. The stretch and the pitch. Hit the left field right on a rope. And Urban cuts it off. So Gorski at second and Zeitz with a base hit on the first pitch. So Noah Stroming will come to bat for Wausau East. Marshfield second in the conference. East in last. 2 on, nobody out. Top of the first inning. The pitch. And hits him. So Stroming hit by pitch. Loads the bases. With nobody out. Gorski at third, Zeitz at second, Stroming at first. So TJ Condon, the left fielder, will step in. And Jaden Wilhelm struggling. We're on a rope to left field. It's going to drop in for a base hit, and 1 run is in. And he didn't go, so he's out. So 1 away and 1 on. So Zeitz thrown out at third. Isaac Cushman now the batter. Noah Stroming is at second. TJ Condon at first, and that's going to be foul ball. 0-2 to Cushman. Stroming at second, Condon at first, and Cushman down in the hole 0-2. There's a steal to third. No throw as Stroming will go to third. Runners at the corners, 1 out. Earl will give the defensive signs, the catcher for Marshfield. 1-2, the count. Wilhelm from the stretch. And the pitch. Another one to left field. Urban is going to track it down, and goes out. It's a home run for Isaac Cushman. 3 RBI. And not a good start for Marshfield in this game, as they now trail 4-0 with 1 out here in the top of the first.
30, Thomas Rodman.
Thomas Rodman now batting for East. They do not look like the last place team in the conference as we start out here. So they now lead 4-0. Nobody on, 1 out. And Redmond takes ball 1. And the pitch, and a swing and a miss to Rodman. 1-1 the count. Wilhelm from the stretch. Doesn't do the windup and the pitch. And that's outside, 2-1. Excellent facility to work in. Great press box. The pitch, outside, ball 3. Wilhelm struggling here in the first inning. Definitely not the way he wanted to start out the game. 1 away. 3-1 to Thomas Redmond. And the pitch, swing and a miss, full count. Rodman, I was calling him Redmond, Rodman, first baseman. Full count. And the pitch from Wilhelm comes in, and it's high, ball 4. Second walk given up in this inning.
20, Gavin Steppert.
So 1 on, 1 out. Gavin Steppert, the pitcher for East, will step in. Earl, the catcher, talking to his pitcher, Wilhelm. 1 away, 4-0. Wausau East here in the top of the first. So Wilhelm from the stretch. He's been throwing that way all the time. He checks the runner at first. And the pitch. And he calls it a strike. Rodman at first for the Lumberjacks. Artificial turf infield, natural grass outfield. And the pitch from Wilhelm is outside, ball 1. Jaden Wilhelm looking to get the second out. Double play would make him happy camper. See what happens here. As Steppert swings and hits it to right field. And got a single. And we have a courtesy runner for the pitcher, and that's going to be number 11. Number 14. Tommy Harry will run in for
number 14, Tommy Harry.
Courtesy runner for the pitcher. Still one away, 2, and bases, runners at first and second. Strike to Fox Klein, the catcher. The number 8 hitter. Wilhelm the pitch. Chop foul. 0-2. Klein, the number 8 hitter for Wausau East. Wilhelm, the pitch. Inside low, ball 1. And the pitch. Ooh, called it low. 2-2. 2-2 the count. Wilhelm will pitch to Klein, and here it is. Chopper foul, left field side. Steve Heinrich coaching at third for East. He's the head coach for the Lumberjacks. 2-2 to Fox Klein. Here's the pitch. And struck out. Looking. So 2 away here in the top of the first, and number 9 hitter Wyatt Stahl, will come to bat. He's a center fielder, lefty, number 4. Two on, 2 out. Ball low, ball 1. Don't have to worry about the pitch in the dirt because there is no dirt. It is artificial turf dirt. Brown fake grass. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Jada said fake grass. Yeah, she's right. She's a very good producer. And the pitch, outside ball 2. Wilhelm would like to get the third out and get out of this inning. 4 runs in for East. And the pitch. Swung on, hit to right field. It's going to drop for a base hit. And they'll hold Rodman at third. Base is full, and we come to the back to the top of the order again. JT Gorski, the leadoff hitter. They've batted around. Gorski drew a walk, his first at bat here in the first inning. Wilhelm's pitch. Outside, ball 1. Marshfield with a strong comeback win last night at Stratford. Struggling here in the first inning. Changeup for strike 1. Tournament action tonight in Divisions 4 and 5. Division 1 will start next week. And the pitch from Wilhelm. Swung on, hit right to the second baseman. And he'll ground out, and that'll end the inning. 4 runs for East. We'll be back after these messages.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
If you have a fear of overpaying, you have FOOP. But don't worry, switch to US Cellular and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G, plus no activation fees. So you can stream, capture, and post without FOOP. Switch and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G at US Cellular. Choose fair.
Northside Computers is Marshfield's U.S. Cellular store. Visit us on South Central Avenue in Marshfield for the latest Samsung, Apple, personal cellular devices, tablets, and more.
My headphone if you'd like to. Well, friends, time for me to tell you about Fleet Farm. Fleet Farm's Garden Center is open. Pick up annuals, perennials, shrubs, and vegetables. Plus, make your yard look great with lawn fertilizers, tools, grass seed, power equipment, lawn mowers, and more. Fleet Farm, proudly serving the Midwest since 1955. Wausau East jumps out to a quick 4-0 lead here against Marshfield in the top of the first. The defense for the Lumberjacks: Thomas Rodman at first. Second is J.T. Gorski. Third baseman is Isaac Kauschman. Shortstop Noah Stroming. Left fielder is T.J. Condon. And center is Wyatt Stahl. Right field is Logan Zaitz. The catcher is Fox Klein. And pitching for Wausau East is Gavin Steppert. Steppert finishes up his warm-up tosses here. And Nick Urban will get ready to step in for his first at-bat for Marshfield. This is just an extra game. The conference season is ended. Both of them are in the Valley Conference, but they arranged to play another game against each other. And why not? Get as many games in as you can in the Captain COVID era. Let's hope that we can get back to normal here soon in the fall for fall sports. So here we go for Marshfield. Leading off is Nick Urban, the left fielder. In the pitch, and ball one. So Gavin Steppert. First pitch is a ball. Second pitch to Urban. Swung on, hit the left field. Is it going to drop? And it's fair. So a double for Urban to lead off the bottom of the first. So T.J. Condon had a hard time locating the ball in the sun. That sun's kind of coming right at him in left field. Urban at second. Logan Homolka, the DH, now at bat for Marshfield. And the pitch. Swung on, hit to right center. Drifting back. Center fielder squeezes it and gets the out. And Urban tags and moves to third. I'm going to give Urban a double. I am not going to give the left fielder an error. That sun is beating right in on his face. I don't think he could pick it up. Yeah. I'm not the official score anyway, so I can get away with it. Yeah, that one was easy. I'm talking to one in the left field, yeah. We're having a discussion on should that have been an error or base hit or double. I'm going to give it a double. So 0-1 to Simon Slade, the right fielder. He pops it back, foul, 0-2. One away, bottom of the first. This is a beautiful ballpark. Just downright beautiful. Marshfield, you did it right. 0-2 to Slade. Steppert from the stretch and the pitch. Outside, ball one. Trey Montalvo on deck. So Slade waits the pitch. And holds up. Ball two. Count even at 2. Talking about rain tomorrow, possibly. It is getting dry out there. And the pitch inside, ball 3. So full count now to Slade. Steppert got ahead of him 0-2. 3 straight balls has made it full. It's got Nick Urban at third. Slade with the full count, 1 away. And the pitch swung on foul. So Gavin Steppert, the pitcher for East. Full count, the pitch. Ball 4. So a full count walk for Simon Slade. Trey Montalvo, the shortstop, steps in. Where's number 3? Again, had the opportunity to work alongside of his father at Loyal. Dad is the tech ed teacher for the Greyhounds. Runners at the corners, 1 away. The pitch knocked down. Good knockdown. Slade is going to advance to second. Fox Klein knocked it down. Now you got runners in scoring position for Marshfield. And the hit by Montalvo through the wickets of the second baseman. And they're going to have 2 runs come in. So 2 runs in for Marshfield. Right through the wickets. So the catcher, Peter Earl, steps in, the number 5 hitter. Inside, ball 1, Montalvo on the steal attempt, and he's in, no problem. JT Gorski, that ball got right through the wickets from Montalvo. That's a ball. 2-0 the count to Earl. And the pitch. Inside, ball 3. So 3-0 to Peter Earl. Gavin Steppert starting to struggle here as well. Steppert from the stretch, the pitch inside. And Montalvo is going to take third. So 2 stolen bases for Montalvo. So 3-1 now to Earl. And the pitch. And ball 4. So runners at the corners with 1 away. Tim Kraus, the second baseman. Where's number 24? Will walk to the batter's box for the Tigers. Fox Klein out talking to his pitcher, Gavin Steppert. Talking about what's going on. You can see a double steal here. What to do. The ball's going to come back to the pitcher from the catcher instead of a throw down to second. So the second baseman for the Tigers now in the box. Steppert checks the runner at first. And the pitch. Called a strike. 0-1. Southworth, Mr. Southworth, the coach for Marshfield at the third base coaching box. Steppert from the stretch. And the pitch. So Earl with a steal of second. Montalvo at third, Earl at second, and Kraus with a 1-1 count. Strike 2. It's now 4-2. Here in the bottom of the first, in the pitch. Klein can't knock it down, and on the pass ball, It's going to be another run as Trey Montalvo comes in. Earl advances to third. Still on 1 out. So Kraus with the 2-2 count. Make that full. 3-2. Now 4-3. And Steppert's pitch is inside and high, ball 4. Kraus reaches on a walk. Third walk of the inning. Adam Z, the number 7 hitter, the first baseman. Runners at the corner, still 1 away for Marshfield. And the steal, a fly ball, it's going to be foul, out of play, left field side. Kraus was going to steal second on the play. Still in the first inning, and it's 4-3. And we have a timeout called by Coach Steve Heinrich of Wausau East. Gives me a chance, ladies and gentlemen, to talk to you about Draxler Transport. Draxler has flatbed driving opportunities that pay you 5 cents per mile premium over van. At Draxler Transport, drivers are always home for their requested time off. Draxler Transport is a family-oriented company that treats you like family. Visit DraxlerTransport.com to apply today. So just like that, it's 4-3. After Marshfield gave up 4 runs in the top of the first, East has given up 3 already to the Tigers. Still only 1 out, and runners at runners at first and second. Thanks for tuning in to Zaleski Sports, leader in Central Wisconsin sports broadcasting. Joe Anderson joined by the incomparable Jada Hamlin. So here we go. Timeout done. Jaden Wilhelm struggling here. Gavin Steppert, my bad. So runners at the corners with 1 out. Steppert from the stretch. And Z back to the pitcher. And Kraus steals second. That's got to be fun sliding on artificial turf. Ew, that's got to hurt. 2-1. 2-1 to Z, the first baseman. Base hit will score 2 here. A pitcher's duel this has not been. And the pitch. Klein keeps it in front of him. So 3-1 the count to Adam Z. Gavin Steppert now, he's going to go from the windup. And the pitch. And called a strike. Full count now to Adam Z. Steppert and the pitch. Swung on, hit the right field. 1 run is going to come in. 2 runs are going to come in. And that's going to be all for Gavin Steppert. It's just like that. Marshfield comes back and strikes for 5 runs here in the bottom of the first. And they now lead 5-4. So Gavin Steppert will come out, and we'll have a new pitcher. And we'll do a quick look here for Mr. Steppert. 2 hits. So the line on Steppert. Pitched the third of an inning, gave up 2 hits. Five runs and 3 walks. His defense didn't help him out much. He got 2 errors. So we have a change in pitching now for East. Lane Judas, or Udis, is now pitching. I'm going to say his last name is Udis. If anybody's watching this afternoon from Wausau and I'm mispronouncing it, please chime in on the chat and say, Joe, you're not saying it correctly. Udis will finish up his warm-up pitches. So the number 8 hitter for Marshfield, Karsten Jersley, will come to bat, playing third today. Udis' pitch, fouled.
Pitching for Wausau East, Lane
Yidis. Yidis from the stretch. Hit to the shortstop and through the shortstop. Goodness gracious. Right through the legs of Noah Stroming. So the infield so another error puts Jersley on. So the number 9 hitter, Jaden Wilhelm, at bat, the pitcher, and falls behind 0-1. And the pitch. Swung on. Little blooper. Going to get into left field. Little Texas Leaguer left field shot. Yep. So base hit for Jaden Wilhelm and Z. So we've got bases loaded and 1 out. Holy buckets. And we're batting around. Will Fetting is the courtesy runner. Fetting pitched last night and played in the infield up at Stratford. So Urban, who was in center last night, made a great catch at bat. His first at bat was a double. Actually, that was the double to left. And the pitch swung on, chop foul. Right field side. Count even at 1. Second at bat now in the first inning for Nick Urban. We've batted around. Bases loaded, only 1 out yet for East. Foul back. 1-2. And I foolishly left all of my paperwork, my score sheets, and defensive sheets up in Stratford. If anybody's watching tonight, go up to the press box in Stratford and check and see if I left my clipboard there inside. 2-2 to Nick Urban. Lane Yidis pitching now for East. Gets the sign from the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Finally gets the second out. So Logan Homolka, the DH, with the fly out to center field, his first at bat. So 2 away with bases loaded for Marshfield. Yidis pitch. High, ball 1. And the pitch. Swung on, right field line. It's going to be fair. 2 more runs come in. So Z and Jersley are now in.
Simon Slade.
So runners at the corners with 2 outs. Slade pops it up over our heads, out of play. Marshfield gave up 4 in the top of the first and come back and score 7. Still not out of this inning yet. And the pitch from Yedis. And Homolka will advance to second. So ball and a strike to Simon Slade. Homolka at second. Wilhelm at third. Ball 2. 2-1 to Slade, his first at bat. He drew a walk, scored a run. And hit right over the shortstop's head. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. 2 more. 2 more for the Tigers, and they now lead 9-4.
Trey Montalvo.
And Trey Montalvo drew a walk, scored a run in the his first at bat here in the first inning. And Yedis pitches away. Ball 1. Yeah, Stratford friends, if you can get into the press box and retrieve my score sheets, that would be greatly appreciated. I got to say thank you to the Marshfield people for loaning me some to use this afternoon. Montalvo hits it to the shortstop and right through the wickets again. Goodness gracious. And another one in. Slade comes in. We're still in the first inning. And it's now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10-4. And Montalvo with a base hit and an RBI. And finally, Peter Earl grounds out into a 4-3 ground out for the 3rd out of the inning. Marshfield answers with 10 runs in the bottom of the first, and they lead 10-4. We'll be back after this.
Get a jump start on college or speed up your degree with a transferable class from Mid-State Technical College this summer. There are 130 classes to choose from, online or in person, taught by instructors who are experts in their field. Get info on the Mid-State Technical College summer classes at mstc.edu.
When you get moving again, be safe and ready to go. Use your stimulus or tax return to save up to $150 on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires. At Sherrill Tire and Service Center.
Get your car done right.
Roof Tech LLC specializes in commercial roof coatings and spray foam. Roof Tech also services the entire state of Wisconsin. That's right, from La Crosse to Milwaukee, Eau Claire to Green Bay, Superior, Marshfield, Kenosha, Madison, Sheboygan, and everywhere in between. Roof Tech uses superior systems that can fully restore just about any roof in Wisconsin. Roof Tech is offering modern solutions for your roof's data dilemmas. See Roof Tech online at rooftechllc.com or Roof Tech LLC on Facebook.
Well, if you're a lover of offense, you're lucky in this game as Marshfield storms back after giving up 4 in the top of the first. They come back with 10 of their own in the bottom of the first and now lead 10-4. Jaden Wilhelm comes out for his 2nd inning of work. Catcher Peter Earl. There's going to be some changes for East, I believe. We'll try to pick those up as we go on in time. And Wilhelm's warm-ups are done. And the Tigers head into the top of the second inning, leading by 6. So leading off, Logan Zeitz will start off the second inning for the Lumberjacks with a single. He was the young man with the running error. We kind of got stuck in between second and third. He couldn't tell if the left fielder caught it or not. And popped up, out of play, 0-2. So Jaden Wilhelm, the pitch, low. So 1-2 the count. Again, this is considered a non-conference game. The conference season is over. Count even. The Zeitz now 2-2. Wilhelm likes to throw from the stretch. Ooh, and hit him. Zeitz with the HBP. And Coach John Southworth's going to come out and chat with his pitcher, Jaden Wilhelm, and the rest of the infield. Ladies and gentlemen, Spectrum Benefit Solutions with offices in Wausau, Stevens Point, Wisconsin Rapids, Medford, and Spencer. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. So Southworth, the coach, has his chat. That'll bring up number 12, Noah Stroming. And Stroming, his first at bat, he was hit by a pitch and scored a run. So 1-0 to the shortstop. So a 42-minute first inning. Just starting the top of the second. And the pitch. Swung on, hit to the shortstop. Montalvo scoops it, throws to first. And in time. One away for the Tiger defense. So the left fielder, TJ Condon, will step in for East. Fielder's choice and a run scored in the top of the first for number 17. Zeitz has advanced to second. Swung on and a miss, strike one. Been quite fun doing consecutive Marshfield Tiger baseball games. Worked the game up in Stratford last night, working tonight here in Marshfield. Swung on, popped up. It's going to stay, gonna get out of play. Just off the dugout on the left field side, third base side. So Condon 0-2. To TJ Condon. Jaden Wilhelm, the pitcher for Marshfield, from the stretch, and the pitch. Swung on, hit the center field. Drifts under it, and the out. And good gun. So 2 outs now, as Isaac Cushman will come to bat.
Isaac Cushman.
Cushman with the 3-run home run in the top of the first and 3 RBI. Zeitz did not advance on that hit to center, and he foul ball out of play for strike one for Cushman. So Cushman behind 0-1, bless you. That ball's outside. Going to get past Earl. So a pass ball allows Logan Zeitz to advance to third with 2 outs. Count even at 1 to Cushman. And the pitch. Swung on, hit to the third baseman, Chopper. He gloves it, throws it to first. In time for out number 3. No runs, no hits, 1 left on. Still remains Marshfield 10 in East 4. Back after this.
Weinbrenner Shoe Company has been manufacturing Thorogood footwear and developing careers right here in central Wisconsin for 130 years. And we are expanding. Weinbrenner offers on-the-job training, family-friendly hours, and a safe environment with unlimited growth potential. Join our team and produce some of the last made-in-USA footwear in the world. Learn more by visiting WeinbrennerUSA.com, an equal opportunity employer.
Valley Communities Credit Union wants you to know that buying a home has never been easier.
With mortgage rates as low as 2.49% APR, financing your home has never been more affordable.
With Valley Communities Credit Union, we have low closing costs, local servicing, and underwriting.
We will make it simple and secure from beginning to end.
Call, click, or visit one of our 5 locations
and let our team show you why membership matters at VCCU.
Well, welcome back to Safford Field in Marshfield. Tigers leading Wausau East 10-4. 42-minute first inning. Seemed kind of quick here in the second. That was only about 10 minutes. This is not a conference game. It is a non-conference game since the conference schedule is completed. I know they both play in the Valley. So Kraus will lead off the bottom of the second. Kraus first at bat. A walk, a stolen base, and a run scored. And a swing and a miss. Strike 1. Conference season is over. Spash won the Valley. Marshfield in second. Slapper to the shortstop, gloved, and high throw. And Kraus is going to reach on an error. So 1 on, nobody out, and Adam Z will step to the plate. Single, 2 RBIs, and a run scored in the bottom of the first. Z wears number 11. Yedis on the mound for East. And the pitch. Swung on, a hit to left field in the gap. This is going to go for at least a double. We're going to get a run in. Here he goes. And a RBI double for Adam Z. As Kraus scores. So Karsten Jersley will step in. With nobody out here in the bottom of the second. Jersley reached on an error and scored a run. His first at bat. And he just pitches high. Ball 1. Marshfield winners of 7 in a row. They'd like to make it 8. Yedis from the stretch, checks the runner. The pitch, low, ball 2. So 2-0 the count. And Yedis, the pitch. Outside, ball 3. Z at second. Jersley at the plate. From the stretch, Yedis' pitch. And, called a strike. Two and one, or 3-1, excuse me. And Jersley waits the pitch. Here it is. And ball 4. So runners at first and second for the pitcher, Jaden Wilhelm. Single. And a run scored. His first time at the plate. This is his second. And let's call the ball. The pitchers are struggling for Wausau East here. And the pitch from Yedis, swing and a miss, strike 1. 1-1 to Wilhelm. Infield fly rule in effect on the base paths. Count even at 1 to Wilhelm. And the pitch, no, threw back to second. Z in plenty of time. He just keeping him honest at second base. And the pitch. Swung on, foul, left field line. Just a little bit ahead of that pitch. So 1-2 to Wilhelm. One and two now to Wilhelm. Yedis from the stretch. Runners at first and second, and the pitch. Swung on and hit to left field again. Going to be foul and out of play. Marshfield fans are pretty smart over here to our right. On the first base side, they brought tents to help knock the sun down. No real shade here. It's a beautiful press box here. I'm in the shade. I'm comfortable. Count is 1-2 to Jaden Wilhelm. Lean Yedis. The pitch. Inside. 2-2. Marshfield. His teammates saying, yeah, come on, wear it. Okay. And the pitch from Yedis. Swung on. Little pop up to the second base. Somebody's going to call it. First baseman calls it. Infield fly rule was in effect anyway. So a fly out to the first baseman for the first out here. In the second inning, brings up Nick Urban. His third at bat in the game already. Double and a strikeout. Run scored. 2 on, 1 out. The pitch. Swung on, hit to the gap. Oh, second baseman gloves it. Out number 2. So 2 away. As Z advances to third. Jersley to second. So 2 away for Logan Homolka. Flew out to the center fielder his first at bat. And a single on 2 RBIs. And a run scored in his second at bat. Yedis from the windup. Pitch is high. Ball 1. Two on, 2 out. Homolka at bat. Low for ball 2. So Yedis gives up a run here in the bottom of the second. Would like to get that third out here. That's always the elusive out to get, is out number 3. From the windup and the pitch. Outside. Ball 3. Homolka with a 3-0 count, and the pitch from Yidis. High, ball 4. 4 straight balls. So another walk issued by East pitchers. Simon Slade. 2 runs scored, a walk, and a 2 RBI base hit. And Yidis from the windup. Fouled away. Strike 1. Slade, the right fielder for the Tigers. Where's number 13? Yidis from the windup. Bases loaded. The pitch swung on. This is going to stay in play. The third baseman tracking it down. It's in foul territory and foul. Couldn't quite get it. That left field is where the sun really kind of angles in. It's hard to pick up a ball from that side because it faces pretty much due west, and right now the sun is blazing away. And if you can pick up that baseball through the sun, good for you. 0-2. Slade. 2 away. Yidis' pitch. Swung on. Hit the right field. Is going to stay fair. Foul. So Slade didn't like left field. He tried right field. Hit it foul over there as well. 0-2. Runners will go on contact with 2 out. Slade awaits the pitch. And Yidis, the righty, with the pitch. Another ball hit the right field, and that's going to be foul. Slade keeping alive here. Fouled at least 4 of the last pitches off. So Fox Klein goes out to talk to his pitcher. Going to chat about signs and defense and what they're going to do here. It was 90 degrees when we started this game at 5 o'clock. I don't think it's cooled off much. Although a nice breeze is still 90 degrees according to Jada. With the humidity, it feels like 93. 0-2. Right up the middle. 1 run is in. Let's make that 2 runs for the Tigers. So Z comes in. Jersley comes in. Slade with a 2 RBI single. And Montalvo reached on an error with 2 RBIs, 2 stolen bases, and a run scored, and a single and another RBI. Got 3 RBIs so far. And leads, falls behind 0-1. Started this inning with Tim Kraus leading off. We're almost going to bat around again. And that ball and pitch in the dirt, or the fake dirt, as we have an artificial turf infield here at Safford Field. You count even the Montalvo, 1-1. Yidis from the stretch. Bases low. Runners at first and second. Montalvo fouls this off the first base side, out of play. 1-2. Logan Homolka at second. Homolka at second. Slade at first. And the pitch from Yidis. Low and away. Klein with a good block. Count even at 2. If you're looking for a pitcher's duel, you're not going to see it tonight. Yedis with the pitch. And Klein knocks it down. 3-2 now to Montalvo. The runners will take off on the pitch. 2 outs, full count. Here they go. And Montalvo spoils it by fouling it out of play, right field side. Base hit may score 2. Montalvo with 3 RBI so far in this game. Reached on an error and a single. In the pitch. And Montalvo again pops it out of play, first base side. Montalvo with a good pitching performance last night. Fitting pitched. And then Montalvo came back in to finish off Stratford last night. Yedis gets the sign. Comes to his pause in the stretch and the pitch. And Montalvo swings and misses for strike number 3. 3 runs in for Marshfield here in the bottom of the second. They now increase their lead to 13-4. Back after this.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli, bacon, cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118. Citizens State Bank of Loyal is your independently owned community bank with locations just a short drive or walk from where you work and live. Citizens State Bank of Loyal invites you to a banking relationship that will always put you first. Personal, business, and agricultural services provided by people that live just across town and around the corner. At Citizens State Bank of Loyal, we pride ourselves in our involvement in the communities we serve. See us today in Neilsville, Marshfield, Spencer, Granton, and Loyal. Citizens State Bank of Loyal, an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Marshfield as the Tigers scored 3 in the bottom of the second to increase their lead to 13-4. We head to the top of the third. So Thomas Rodman will lead off for the Lumberjacks here in the top of the third. Rodman with a walk and stranded at third. And takes a strike. Wilhelm, after giving up 4 runs in the first, has settled down and really thrown some bullets. Rodman now behind 0-2. Kind of helps when you get your offense to score you 10 and 13 runs in 2 innings. Wilhelm's pitch. Ball 1. 1-2 the count. Wilhelm pitching from the stretch. Nobody on. Fouled away. Strike. Still 1-2. And the pitch. Change up. Whoa. Just didn't drop in enough. That was a nice pitch. Good change. And the pitch from Wilhelm. Strike 3. So 1 away here in the top of the third as Gavin Steppert will step in to bat. Single in the first inning. Steppert was the starting pitcher. Oh, no, we have number 10 in. Let's change that. That's Yedis. So Yedis now. His first at bat in the game. 2-0 to the pitcher. Some pitchers like to pitch out of the stretch all the time. Wilhelm does. Was that a strike? So Yedis with a 2-1 count. And the throw. Swing on foul. 2-2. So Lane Yedis replaced Gavin Steppert as pitcher in the first inning. And swung and a miss at a low breaking ball. Second strikeout of the inning for Wilhelms. 2 away. The catcher now, Fox Klein, will come to bat for the Lumberjacks. Struck out looking in the first inning. For nobody on, 2 outs for Marshfield and East at bat. And the pitch. Swung on, fouled right straight back at us, but the chain link fence was there. Klein behind, 0-1. Wilhelm's pitch. Swung on, chopper to the shortstop. Gloves it, throw. Tamon, and 3 up, 3 down. So a 1-2-3 inning for Jaden Wilhelm. 2.5 innings complete. Marshfield 13, Wausau East 4. Back after this.
Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Welcome back to Safford Field in Marshfield. Joe Anderson bringing you play-by-play this afternoon on the sports leaders, Zaleski Sports. Quite a game so far. Thought it was going to be all East after their first at-bat as they scored 4 runs in the top of the first, but gave up 10 in the bottom of the first to Marshfield. Tigers scratched 3 more over in the second inning and increased their lead to 13-4. We head to the bottom of the third, and Peter Earl, the catcher, on the day, drew a walk, grounded out, stolen base, and a run scored for the young man from Marshfield. Where's number 6? And Yedis' pitch is hit to the second baseman, and quick out to start out the third inning. So the second baseman, Tim Kraus, comes to bat for Marshfield. Drew a walk, reached on an error, stole a base, and scored 2 runs. Yedis on the mound. And the pitch. Strained changeup for strike 1. Umpires wearing the dark blue shirts today. Usually they have the choice of dark blue or the light blue. And the pitch from Yedis is all the way outside in the dirt. Kraus with a 1-run count, excuse me. And the pitch from Yedis. Popped up right field side. Will stay in play. First baseman gives chase and it's foul ball. So Kraus hangs on. He's now 1-2 with the count. 1-2 to Kraus. Ball back in. Yedis has done very well in his. He came in a tough situation with bases loaded and 1 out. Gave up 3 runs in the first and 3 more in the second. 2 away here and a swing and a miss. And strikeout. And second catcher to first base for out number 2 on the drop third strike. Adam Z now batting for Marshfield. Z on the day with a single, a double, 3 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. So a pretty successful day for Mr. Z. Yedis in the windup and inside for ball 1. Nobody on. 2 out. And the pitch. Z slaps at the center field, and the center fielder grabs it, squeezes it. 1-2-3 inning for Yedis. No runs, no hits. Nobody left on. After 3. Marshfield 13 and Wausau East 4. Back after these messages.
Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com.
Hey, it's Jeff Jenkins from the Milwaukee Brewers, here to tell you that before and after every Brewers game, get all your Wisconsin sports updates from Zaleski Sports. Zaleski Sports is your Wisconsin hometown high school sports network. Do it.
I love mowing lawn. Just talking with Jada here about mowing lawn. I mow lawn for Loyal Schools. Got to mow the football field / baseball field today, amongst other things. Worked on a sprinkler on the golf course. And had 2 donuts. So it was a successful day. Tomorrow is not going to be fun because you mow the greens at 7:30 in the morning and then mow the 5-acre golf course after that. But you're undercover for that.
Wyatt Stahl.
So Wyatt Stahl will lead off the top of the 4th. Stahl on the day with a single. Number 9 hitter for the center fielder from Wausau East. Wilhelm throws. Outside ball. Oh, called strike. Kind of one of those delayed strikes. No runs after the second inning for either team. And he offered strike 2. Non-conference game. As the conference season is over, they picked this game up. They just wanted to play another one if they could because the tournament starts for the larger schools next week. Wilhelm's pitch. Swung on. Hit to left field. Is going to drop. Over the head of Montalvo. And Stahl will get a base hit. His second of the day.
J.T. Gorski.
So the top of the order now for the Lumberjacks as J.T. Gorski comes to bat. And the leadoff hitter reached on a walk and grounded out and scored a run. So 0 for 1 on the day. Stahl at first. Base hit. No, popped up. Left field. Left field. He's shading the eyes and makes the catch. Left field is an experience, to say the least. That is a tough field to play when the sun beating right at you. So one away. Logan Zaitz will now bat for East, the right fielder. Base hit and hit by pitch and been stranded twice on the base paths. Wilhelm's pitch inside for strike one. Inside corner. After a shaky first inning, Wilhelm has settled down, given up no runs. Hit the Montalvo. There's one. And fielder's choice for Zaitz. So Stahl wiped out. Two away. So ball one to Zaitz. That's why you always do scorebooks in pencil when you make an error. Put it in the wrong inning. And ball two to Noah Strumming. Logan Zaitz at first. 2 outs. Top of the fourth. And 3-0. And the pitch. Ball 4. And the crowd kind of giving Blue a little bit of a earful on the balls and strikes calls. Again, it's where the ball crosses the plate, not where the catcher catches it. TJ Condon now batting for the Lumberjacks, the left fielder on the day. Fielder's choice. Fly up to center field, which he's going to most likely do again here. And that's it. One pitch to Condon for the third out. No runs, 2 left on. 3.5 complete. It's still Marshfield 13 and Wausau East 4. Back after this.
Really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has. You know, my best interest in mind always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Can't find what you want in a new summer ride? Settling for good enough just to have it now? Wait, don't settle. Irvs and Tomahawk and Power Pack and Marshfield have the solution. Custom order. Get exactly what you want by building your customized ride with us, and we'll place a special order with a manufacturer. That means the color you want, the package you need, and the new ride you deserve. Plus parts packages and financing packages with gear included. Irvs and Tomahawk and Power Pack in Marshfield. Don't settle. Get your custom order in today.
Well, we're back here in Marshfield. 13-4. The Tigers leading. Karsten Jersley will start the bottom of the fourth, leading off. The third baseman on the day reached on an error and walked, scored 2 runs. So Karsten Jersley steps into the batter's box as Yedis continues on the hill for East. And the pitch. And Yedis's pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Yedis in the windup. Hit right back to Yedis. And 1-3 for Jersley for out number 1. Jaden Wilhelm will step into the box for the Tigers on the day. A single, ground out, or fly out, and a run scored. We got a pinch hitter. 20. Oh, on deck. Okay. So Wilhelm in the box facing Yedis. First pitch is high, ball 1. Be joining you again tomorrow night for Shaps Baseball on Zaleski Sports. So tune in tomorrow night at 7 o'clock from Osseo. The pitch. Driven to center field. Lazy fly ball. Camps under. And out number 2. And we have a pinch hitter coming up for Marshfield. And Cody Rollins will pinch hit.
Number 8, Cody Rollins.
And the base umpire is speaking to some people. Kind of had a discussion with some of the fans, and we're back to play. So Cody Rollins, the pinch hitter. And ball 1. May have been speaking with some of the people in the attendance there. Not sure. And swing and a miss. 1-1. So Cody Rollins, the pinch hitter, with 2 away here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So Yedis ahead in the count, 1-2. And his pitch, low, ball 2. Rollins batting for Urban here in the bottom of the 4th. And the changeup, high. Count is full. The left-hander at bat for Marshfield. And the pitch is a ball 4. Yedis had been cruising right along here and now gives up a base on balls to Cody Rollins. Brings up Logan Homolka, the designated hitter. Fly out. Base hit, 2 RBIs, and a walk, and scored a run. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th for the Tigers. Yedis, the pitcher. His pitch is high and away, ball 1. To Logan Homolka. Pitch from Yedis, swing, slap hit to right field for Homolka. Cody Rollins advances to second. Logan Homolka at first. So Simon Slade steps in, the right fielder on the day. A walk, single, 2 singles, 2 runs scored, and 4 RBI. So Slade, the hot bat, takes a strike. And the crowd is giving the home plate umpire kind of an earful on his balls and strike calls. I've been there. It's not a lot of fun, but they're not behind the pit. That ball fouled out of play left field side. But again, to finish that thought, they are not behind the catcher. It's a lot different when you're doing balls and strikes. You're behind that catcher. What might look like a strike from where you're sitting in the stands isn't one from the view of the umpire. 0-2 to Slade now. And off-speed pitch, high and away, ball one. 13-4, Marshfield leading Wausau East. Yeatis pitch. There's a strike. He knew it. He knew it. So a good pitch from Yeatis. And that's 3 outs. No runs on 1 hit in the 4th inning. Still 13-4, Marshfield. Here's some messages.
Chili Implement, located just north of Highway 10 in Chile, is your place for Kubota zero-turn mowers. If your lawn is big or small, we have all the lawn care solutions for you. Check out our 60-inch deck. Kubota powerful, precise, proven. Chili Implement is your choice for Kubota, Case IH, and Gale. Chili Implement, open 6 days a week to serve you. Chili Implement.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to talk to you about Valley Communities Credit Union. It's never too early to start teaching the value of saving. Your youngsters can learn today with a Valley Communities Credit Union Kids Club or Teen Saving Club membership. We make saving fun and easy with prizes for making deposits and getting good grades. Stop into one of our 5 locations in Mosinee, Cronenwetter, Marshfield, Stevens Point, and Wisconsin Rapids to open an account for your kids today. Awards and More is your one-stop location for awards, plaques, trophies, embroidery, screen printing, and promotional products. Awards and More is also the proud sponsor of the Zaleski Sports Athlete of the Month. Visit Awards and More on Facebook to begin your next trophy order. Stick around, ladies and gentlemen, for the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy has fresh cheese curds made daily. NasonvilleDairy.com. Top of the 5th. Isaac Cushman, the third baseman, leads things off as the Lumberjacks trail by 9, 13-4. Home run for Cushman for 3 RBIs and a ground out. Strike one. Looking for that elusive 14th run. Marshfield couldn't pick it up in the bottom of the 4th. Remember, 10 runs after 5, and that's the game. Yeah, slap to Montalvo. Guns the throw, gets the out. Montalvo with a good throw. Out number 1. And Thomas, let's see, we have a 23.
23, Gabe Napzek.
So Gabe Nabzek will step in. Popped it up. First pitch. Out number 2. So 2 up, 2 down. And a good catch on that pop-up by Peter Earl. 2 away for Lane Yeatis. Yeatis on the day, strikeout victim in the 3rd. Wilhelm's pitch, changeup. His tail's outside for ball 1. Wilhelm pitching from the stretch the entire game. And the throw inside, low, ball 2. Yeatis ahead on the count, 2-0. After the Lumberjacks scored 4 in the 1st, they've been shut out. Another off-speed pitch outside for ball 3. So Wilhelm behind in the count, 3-0, in the pitch. And calls that a strike. 3-1 now. Yedis with the take sign all the way. Got to get base runners on. Wilhelm's pitch, another off speed, ball 4. So Yedis on base for the first time tonight. Draws a walk. And a courtesy runner comes in for Yedis. And let's see, number 5, who we do not have on our sheet. Colton Abraham may be.
Batting number 19, Elijah Poggle.
And Elijah Poggle will
Colton Abraham.
So Abraham at first. And pinch hitter Elijah Pagel at bat for East. And the pitch from Wilhelm. High. So Wilhelm been throwing a lot of change-ups, off-speed pitches, has been falling behind. And that one in the dirt. Knocked down. It's now 2-0 to Poggle. Gene Delicio for WDLB says that's the 79th pitch for Wilhelm. You get 100 in a day. There's a strike. 2-1. You can throw 100 pitches in a day. I know there's other rules and regulations if you throw less. And the pitch. And that's a ball. 3-1 to Poggle. 2 away. Runner at first. And the pitch. In the dirt. Ball 4. So 2 walks now. As Wilhelm has given up 2 walks and 2 base runners now. And we have a courtesy runner coming in. That's going to be number 2. Or 21, excuse me. And another young man with no name.
Courtesy running, R.J. Stromling.
So R.J. Stromling is coming in to be a courtesy runner. And Coach Southworth has a discussion. So 2 away here. And Wyatt Stahl. Single and a ground out on the day. 1 for 2. 2 on. 2 outs. Stahl with a base hit. Could score a run. Let's see what happens here. Wilhelm's pitch. Calls that a strike. So 1-1 the count. Call the ball. I don't know if you can pick it up, but the Marshfield faithful disagree. Stahl, after the first inning, has settled down. This is the most he's struggled now since inning number 1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Runners will be going on contact here with 2 outs, 2 on. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 for out number 3. So the 5th inning, 2 walks, 2 left on, no runs scored. It still remains Marshfield 13, East 4. Back after this.
Little Sprouts now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Doing some tallying up here quick. Trey Montalvo will lead off the bottom of the 5th for Marshfield, looking for that elusive run to make it a 10-run rule here in the bottom of 5. Montalvo, the shortstop, takes ball 1. Montalvo on the day, very busy. 2 RBI single, 2 base hits, strikeout, 2 stolen bases, and a run scored. He's got 3 RBI on the day. And 1-1. And he chops to the third baseman. Long throw, and he's going to beat it out. So an infield hit for Trey Montalvo. Peter Earl, the catcher, will come in. Step into the box. Earl on the night. A walk, 2 ground outs, and a run scored. Also a stolen base. So right-handed batting Pete Earl at bat. Yeatis the pitcher, and that's low and away. Safford Field, beautiful sight for this game tonight. Yeatis' pitch, swung on, hit, out of play, first base side. Evens the count at 1. Jaden Wilhelm has gone the whole way in the mound for Marshfield. 5 innings, given up 4 runs. And swung on, it's going to be fouled down the right field line. So Earl now 1-2. Postseason coming up for D1 and D2 next week. 3, 4, and 5 starting today. Yeatis from the stretch and the pitch. Off-speed pitch hit to center field. Center fielder drops under it, catches it for out number 1. Tim Kraus, the second baseman, number 24 on the day. Walk, reached on an error, struck out, scored 2 runs, and had a stolen base. Kraus on the day, 0 for 2. And low and away for ball 1. Montalvo at first. He just looks over, checks him, comes to the pause, throws back to first. Montalvo back in time. Artificial turf infield. Yeatis' pitch, swung on, hit, popped up. First base side, he's calling for it. It's in foul territory. He makes a squeeze for out number 2. Montalvo still at first. Adam Z steps in to bat for the Tigers on the day. Single, double, 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs, or actually 4 RBIs for Z on the day. So 2 for 3 on the afternoon, and he hits it left field side, foul. Wondering if Montalvo is going to try to steal a base here. Thank goodness there's a breeze this afternoon, otherwise it would not be as enjoyable to watch this game as it is. And the pitch. In the dirt, there goes Montalvo. And he's in. And he's in. Stolen base. Kind of had a funny feeling he was going to go. Montalvo in scoring position with 2 outs. And we're even in the count to Z at 1. Z the batter. The pitch from Yedis, low and away, ball 2. And the pitch from Yedis, low, ball 3. 3-1 to Z. Kind of hard to say you're digging in because it's artificial turf in the batter's box. The pitch. There's a strike. Right down Broadway, fastball. Full count. Montalvo is going to go with the pitch with 2 outs. And a walk. So a single and a walk in the bottom of the 5th. And Will Fitting will Will Fitting pitched quite a game last night in Stratford. And he takes a strike from Yedis. 2 on, 2 out. Z at first, Montalvo at second. Yedis the pitcher. And the pitch. Fitting hits it foul. Right field side's going to get out of play. Yes. So Fitting behind 0-2. We've stayed at 13-4 since the bottom of the 2nd. Fitting with the orange cleats, bright orange cleats. Yedis from the stretch, checks the runner at second, delivers. Outside. 1-2. Home plate umpire's been getting an earful here the last couple innings on his zone. That ball low and away. 2-2. Runners will go on contact with 2 outs. Montalvo pretty speedy at second. And Fitting sees strike 3. Two left on. A single and a walk. We're done with 5, and it still remains 13-4 Marshfield. Back after this.
From first contact at Dental Clinic of Marshfield, their dentists are committed to your individual attention and strive to provide personalized oral health care. They work hard to create the ultimate stress-free and comfortable dental experience. It is their mission to educate and provide the patients with the best dental care in Central Wisconsin. Whether you're looking for information on implants, teeth whitening, crowns, orthodontics, dentures, or any dental service, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has it for you. You can book your appointment online at dentalclinicofmarshfield.com or give them a call at one of their 3 locations in Marshfield, Stratford, or Neillsville today.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Well, we're back here in Marshfield. No scoring since the second inning. It's a 9-run lead for Marshfield. And East at bat in the top of the 6th. Matt Heinrich will bat for JT Gorski. So ball 1. As Wilhelm continues to throw for the Tigers. And the pitch. 2-0. I think Wilhelm is starting to kind of run out of steam. He's running out of pitches as well. He's gone the whole game. His pitch. Swung and missed. Strike 1. So Matt Heinrich, the batter. 2-1 the count. Foul away for strike 2. Heinrich is pinch hitting for JT Gorski, the second baseman. 2-2 the count. Jaden Wilhelm, the pitch, off speed, outside. He struggled with that off-speed pitch. He's been high and away to both left and right-hand batters. And the pitch from Wilhelm, inside. He thought it was a strike. And now he's calling him out. So now we're going to have a discussion. The home plate umpire, he didn't call. We didn't hear it. But the batter thought, okay, it's strike 3, and he took off to go back to the dugout and didn't hear anything. He didn't hear anything, so he tossed the bat and ran the first. And finally, the plate umpire called him out. Oh, goodness. We're going to have a discussion here between the two. And Coach Southworth is going to, now they're going to say it was ball 4. Okay. Now Heinrich thought he struck out, thought that pitch was a strike, but it was actually called a ball. Home plate umpire then made it seem like he was out, but, well, we're back to normal here. And we have a pinch hitter for East, and Tommy Harry is now batting. So Harry, with the count even, 1-1. I tell you, I've had 2 interesting games the last 2 days. Whoa, that pitch high. 2-1. Last night we saw 2 players called out as the ball struck them when it was in fair territory. Off speed, inside, ball 3 to Harry. Tommy Harry, the batter. And Wilhelm the pitch. That's in for ball. Is that ball 4? Yeah, that's ball 4. And now Coach Southworth's going to come out. And I think Wilhelm will be changed out after this. So Wilhelm on the day. Good job. I believe they're going to have a relief pitcher come in for Mr. Wilhelm. Played well. 22 is going to be the new pitcher. And that's Cody Donahue. So Cody Donahue comes in. Do a kind of a quick check here. So 5 innings for Wilhelm. Gave up 4 runs. Trying to do some quick tallying up here. And 1-1. 2, 2, 3, 2. 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 4, 6, 4, 7. Okay. And finishing the strikeouts here. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 3 strikeouts. So the line on Jaden Wilhelm, and remember, I'm not the greatest scorer here. 5 innings and pitched to two batters in the 6th. 5 innings, 4 hits, 4 runs, 7 walks, 3 strikeouts. He would pick up the win. Donahue now in relief. Runners at first and second. So Noah Strumming on the day, hit by pitch, ground out, and walk, run scored. Donahue leads off with a strike, the lefty. Here in the 6th inning, 2 on, nobody out. Hit to the third baseman, he snags it. There's 1. So Strumming with a fielder's choice. So Tommy Harry taken out at second on the fielder's choice. So Noah Strumming at first. And Matt Heinrich at third for East. Condon hits it to Montalvo. There's 1. And so we have an automatic double play because he didn't slide. He got to slide. You can't take the player out. Yep, that's a double play. So a 6-4-3 double play to end the top of the 6th for East. No runs, no hits, 2 walks, 2 left on. Still 13-4, Marshfield.
Valley Communities Credit Union wants you to know that buying a home has never been easier.
With mortgage rates as low as 2.49% APR, financing your home has never been more affordable.
With Valley Communities Credit Union, we have low closing costs, local servicing, and underwriting.
We will make it simple and secure from beginning to end.
Call Click or visit one of our 5 locations.
And let our team show you why membership matters at VCCU.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love Home Furniture. West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Pitching change for Wausau East here in the bottom of the 6th is Aiden Dykstra, number 16, will go on the mound. And Yedis, 4 2/3, 7 hits, 5 runs, 3 walks.
Leading off for the Tigers in the 6th inning, 22, Cody Donahue.
So the pitcher, Cody Donahue, will lead off for Marshfield. Here, Donahue pops it up left field side. This is going to stay in play. Left fielder gives chase, and it drops on the warning track. So Donahue behind 0-1. Called a strike. So Donahue in the hole, 0-2. The pitch. Call the ball. Aiden Dykstra, the pitcher. Swing and a miss for Donahue, and he goes down on strikes for out number 1. So Cody Rollins now batting. Rollins, he drew a walk in the 4th. We're in the bottom of the 6th. 13-4. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Foul away. I can tell you one thing, Jada. After this, even if they don't score, we know that the next at-bat for Wausau East will probably be their last at-bat for the game. And that ball goes down the right field line, foul. Clouds starting to roll in a little bit here. Oh, and 2 to Rollins. Fouls it out left field side. Aiden Dykstra now the pitcher for Wausau East. His pitch. Driven to left field, fly ball. Left fielder camps under it and squeezes, makes the catch for out number 2. So 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And the designated hitter, Logan Homolka, at bat. He flew out in the 1st. Base hit with 2 RBIs and a run scored in the 1st as well. Walked in the 2nd. And a base hit in the 4th. So 2 away. Dykstra's pitch. Call the ball. 2-0 to the designated hitter for Marshfield. Dykstra from the windup and the pitch. Inside for ball 3, excuse me. 3-0. And it's a walk. Isn't that ball 4? Oh, no, he called it a strike. Okay. Our home plate umpire not very vocal on the balls and on the strike calls. Each one is different. Now that's ball 4. And guess who's coming to bat? Trey Montalvo. Oh, pardon me. Excuse me. Parker Veek. The hero from last night with the home run. In the 7th inning, or the 6th inning last night. Got to interview him last night. He got the Gatorade shower. And the pitch. That's called a strike. Ball and the strike now to Veek. I talked to Parker about the movie The Natural. He had no idea what I was talking about. The pitch from Dykstra. Called strike 2. So Parker Veek now down 0-1-2 in the count. Logan Homolka at first. 2 away. Aiden Dykstra, the pitcher. Veek bloops it to the second baseman, and that's out number 3. So no runs, no hits, 1 left on. 6 complete. Marshfield 13, Wausau East 4.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
If you have a fear of overpaying, you have FOOP. But don't worry, switch to US Cellular and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G, plus no activation fees. So you can stream, capture, and post without FOOP. Switch and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G at US Cellular. Choose fair.
Northside Computers is Marshfield's U.S. Cellular store. Visit us on South Central Avenue in Marshfield for the latest Samsung, Apple, personal cellular devices, tablets, and more.
Back here in Marshfield. Top of the 7th inning. Tigers looking to close this game out as Isaac Cushman at bat. Home run in the first, ground out in the second, and a ground out in the 5th for Mr. Cushman. 2-0. 3 pitchers for Wausau East on the night. 2 for Marshfield. As Cody Donahue in his 2nd inning of work. Strike 1. Foul third base side. Cushman now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. He's out. So one away as 23. So Gabe Kemzizek, I'm going to see what the PA guy said. I'm not going to try to say that one correctly. Popped up to the catcher in the 5th inning. This is his second at bat. Cody Donahue on the mound. The lefty's pitch. Inside, ball 1. 2-0. I missed the first pitch. That wind has started to die down, and now the humidity is starting to pick up. And the pitch. Off speed. Nice pitch. Strike 1. Nice changeup right down. Right down the middle. Kemzizek. 2-1 to count on him. And the pitch. Swung on, hit to right field side. It's going to drift foul, out of play. So now the count even at 2. One out. Nobody on. Top of the 7th. Marshfield 13, Wausau East 4. No scoring since the 2nd inning. Thought we were going to have a scoring fest after 2 innings, and since then it's become a pitcher's duel. And the pitch from Donahue fouled. Still a sultry 90 degrees at least here. Now the wind is starting to pick up again. The breeze comes back into the press box. That pitch is outside. It's 88. Jada says it's 88 degrees, but it feels like 91. I was going to say it feels like the humidity has increased. Full count here to Kemzizek in the pitch. And he draws a walk. So Kemzizek at first. And number 16 is batting for. So Aiden Dykstra now the batter.
Aiden Dykstra.
Ball 1. So Aiden Dykstra the batter. 3rd pitcher for East this afternoon. As we are in the early evening. Cody Donahue on the mound. The lefty pitch. Outside, ball 2. So Donahue got the first batter on a strikeout, giving up a walk, and now falling behind the 3rd batter, Dykstra, 2-0. And that one in the dirt, now 3-0. One on, one out. Cody Donahue checks the runner in the pitch. Low, ball 3. Or ball 4, excuse me. 1 on, 2 out. Pardon me, 2 on, 1 out. Courtesy runner comes in for the pitcher.
Abraham. Now batting Elijah Poggle.
So Poggle steps in, drew a walk in the 5th, and was stranded. His second at bat. Oh, and ball 1. Donahue now struggling. He came in and finished out the 6th. Donahue's pitch. Ball 2. No lights here at Safford Field. Kind of like the old times at Wrigley Field, where those of us who remember Wrigley Field pre-lights, and Watching some of those games in the fall when they were playing at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it got pretty dark. Poggle now ahead in the count 3-0. And Cody Donahue struggling for Marshfield. Still that 9-run lead for the Tigers. And Donahue's pitch. There's a strike. Poggle was taking all the way on that. 3-1 the count. Only one out. And the pitch. Strike 2. Count is now full to Elijah Poggle. Cody Donahue from the stretch. Checks the runner. And the pitch. Ball 4. So he walks the bases full. And Coach John Southworth will come out and have a defensive conference. And we have a number 21 that's going to be pinch hitting for Wausau East, and we have no number for that young man on either JV or varsity. Bases loaded. RJ Strauman, the pinch hitter for East. Behind now, 1-1 in the count. Bases loaded for Donahue, and his pitch is high. Count even at 1. Still a 9-run lead for the Tigers. And the pitch from Donahue blocked by Earl. No place to put him. And the pitch. Swung and popped up over our heads. Out of play. 2-2. One out here in the top of the 7th. One out on the top of the 7th here for Marshfield. Bases loaded. Cody Donahue, the pitcher. He delivers. And gets the strikeout. Now 2 away in the top of the order. See who's batting. So Matt Heinrich walked in the 6th inning. With 2 away, bases loaded. Ball. And the pitch from Donahue. High, ball 2. So Cody Donahue looking to get the 3rd out here. Swinging a chopper, foul, right field side, or first base side. Kind of a unique field here. It's got a artificial turf infield and a natural grass outfield. I've only seen one other artificial turf infield. That was at lacrosse. I went to a lacrosse Loggers game a few years ago. And the pitch from Donahue. Swing. Driven right field side. And it's going to go foul. If that had gone straight, that would have been a grand slam. As it is, it went foul. So 2-2. To Heinrich. Bases loaded, 2 outs, top of the 7th. East trailing 13-4. And the pitch from Donahue. Swing and foul back. East needs 9 runs to make this go to the bottom of the 7th. And the pitch swung on, hit to the second baseman. Grounder to Montalvo for out number 3. And that will do it here in Marshfield. We'll do a quick adding up of totals as we go to Nasonville Dairy. Time now for the post-game show. Nasonville Dairy has fresh cheese curds made daily. NasonvilleDairy.com.
Final score.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda, Edam, and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Safford Field as the Marshfield Tigers earned a 13-4 win over the Wausau East Lumberjacks this afternoon. Kind of a quick recap of things here for pitchers for the losing team this afternoon. The Wausau East Lumberjacks, Gavin Steppard, a third of an inning, 2 hits, 8 runs, 3 walks, no strikeouts. Lane Yeadis pitched 4 2/3, gave up 7 hits and 5 runs, walked 3 and struck out 4. And Aiden Dykstra, an inning, no runs, no hits, 1 walk, and no strikeouts. For Marshfield pitching, Jaden Wilhelm, 5 1/3, 4 hits, 4 runs, 7 walks, 3 strikeouts, and was relieved by Cody Donahue, who pitched an inning and 2/3, no hits, no runs, 4 walks, and struck out 2. East started out with a quick 4-0 lead in the top of the first, but the Tigers answered with 10 in the bottom of the first and scratched 3 more over in the bottom of the second and led 13-4, and that's where the scoring ended for both teams. The East Lumberjacks fall to 7-14 on the year. They've lost 10 in a row. On the other flip side, for Marshfield, they finish at 15-7 overall and win their 8th game in a row. Tomorrow night, Chaps baseball here on Zaleski Sports. I'll be bringing you play-by-play from Osseo. Thanks for watching this afternoon. For Jada Hamlin, our producer, this is Joe Anderson saying thank you for watching Marshfield Tiger Baseball on Zaleski Sports, the sports leader in Central Wisconsin.